Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's devotion for June 6th. Today's devotion is titled Found on the Edges, and the Bible reading is from Luke chapter 19, verses 1 to 10. Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through. A man was there by the name of Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was wealthy. He wanted to see who Jesus was, but because he was short, he could not see over the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore fig tree to see him, since Jesus was coming that way. When Jesus reached the spot, he looked up and said to him, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." So he came down at once and welcomed him gladly. All the people saw this and began to mutter, "He is gone to be the guest of a sinner." But Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, "Look, Lord, here and now I give half of my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount." Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house, because this man, too, is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost." In the middle of the crowd at a motorcycle demonstration where riders performed breathtaking tricks, I found myself needing to stand on my tiptoes to see. Glancing around, I noticed 3 children perched in a nearby tree, apparently because they also couldn't get to the front of the crowd to see the action. Watching the kids peer out from their lofty location, I couldn't help but think of Zacchaeus, who Luke identifies as a wealthy tax collector. Jews often viewed tax collectors as traitors for working for the Roman government, collecting taxes from fellow Israelites, as well as frequently demanding additional money to pad their personal bank accounts. So Zacchaeus was likely shunned from his community. As Jesus passed through Jericho, Zacchaeus longed to see him but was unable to see over the crowd. So perhaps feeling both desperate and lonely, he climbed into a sycamore tree to catch a glimpse. And it was there, on the outskirts of the crowd, that Jesus searched him out and announced his intention to be a guest at his home. Zacchaeus' story reminds us that Jesus came to seek and to save the lost, offering his friendship and the gift of salvation. Even if we feel on the edge of our communities, pushed to the back of the crowd, we can be assured that even there, Jesus finds us. How have you experienced feelings of being pushed aside by family or friends? In the midst of loneliness, how has Jesus found you and invited you to spend time with him? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.